Hello, welcome. Some of the folks were asking me what is the difference between the shadow work and past life regression. So, today I would like to show you the differences between shadow work and how do we identify that we need to go for a shadow work or a past life regression. This will help you as counseling guidance for soul groups that wanted to develop awareness about the topics. Now, first of all, I would start talking about what is the way to identify the need of shadow work in our lives. A shadow, a physical shadow, can be compared to the shadow work that we need to do when we respond to triggers that happen to us from our family. It could be from your friends, could be from your relatives, could be from your spouse. And if you are extremely sensitive to the triggers that are happening around you and you pass a judgment easily, suppose you are getting jealous on a certain thing and you pass a judgment that okay, the person is so and so, that is why this is happening, then definitely that is a point where we need to address that, because that is a shadow. We are supposed to give love to others. Once we start getting jealous on someone over certain issue, that is a shadow that is cast from our childhood, right from the day when we were born. A shadow is cast by our own body. If you walk under the sun, suppose you are walking on the streets, your shadow will be cast if you walk on a sunlight. If you walk on a afternoon where there is sun, you know, above you, above your head, because of the shadow that is cast from right from the day you were born, that is passed on as expectations from your parents or from your immediate relatives, like your siblings or close relatives or friends. That is why you are getting emotionally sensitive to certain triggers that are caused around you. If you have already cured the triggers around you, then you will not get the feeling of getting abandoned or feeling jealous to others, no matter wherever you are. These kind of things, normally when people study or go out to mix with people, those shadows would have automatically got cured, whatever that is there on your childhood. But you know, there are triggers that will cost you even when you pass out of college and do your job, or settle somewhere else, and still there will be emotional triggers caused by you. That is because there are certain things which you are still unaware of, and only awareness can produce shadow work. Shadow work is something that we need to cure whenever the shadow arises. It is like walking under the sun, and you don't see the shadow every day, as the sun won't be cast every day, but once in a while you will see that there is shadow, because the planets will change quite often, and the planets might go forward or in retrograde, or something or the other will happen in the universe, and certain shadows that you have overlooked will trigger you on your emotions. That is the point where you need to do shadow work to address those triggers. Now I think I have explained about how to clear your shadows in one of the earlier topics. I'm not stressing much on that because I want to talk about uh, when we need to do the past life regression work also. Mostly, awareness is the key to resolve shadows. We can do a relaxed meditation for say 20 minutes and try to improve our awareness of why this person is expecting a certain way of behavior from me. Suppose it happened that your close friend or your relative or sibling or even spouse had behaved you in certain way that it triggered an emotional response from you, or you were extremely sensitive to that particular incident, then you can meditate on that and try to improve your awareness on why or what was the cause of that particular incident, and you can forgive them, by producing the awareness that you are not the causer of the issue, and such and such a situation of them, or certain problems or issues concerning their family would have caused these issues against you, and that is how you heal your shadows. This is something you need to do in your everyday lives. Whenever that happens, we need to go and fix that. Now, that is something like your I think I've told that earlier also. It is more like cleaning your dishes. Whenever you eat, you need to clean your dishes. So this is something which you can do in our everyday lives. Shadow work is something like that. But there are some extreme differences between why you want to do a past life regression and why you need to do shadow work. Shadow work is something which is trivial compared to past life regression. I will tell you the areas by which you can identify whether we need to do a past life regression. First thing is, we can observe a repetitive pattern of certain cycles in our life that is caused by our past lives. That is a point of concern and trigger to watch around for doing past life regression. It could be happening in the form of your career, it could be as a relationship you choose. No matter whatever you do, you end up doing the same cycle over and over again, and finally going back to the old pattern. If that pattern of your life is repetitive, then that is something that is caused by your past life. I don't know how many people among this believe in reincarnation, but there is something that I would like to explain to everyone right now, because if there are issues that are beyond our shadow work or inner work that we have discussed earlier, then those are the things or patterns which we need to be open to see whether there is a need of a past life regression for ourselves. Now we have our chakra system. We have our 7 chakra system in our body, right from crown to your root chakra. There are crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakras. This 7 chakra system, your aura energy, and the electromagnetic field of your physical body, that is something that gets transferred to your life form from your past life incarnation. Basically, it is like your past life imprint is being transferred to you. Just like, you go to a mobile shop and ask for formatting the mobile, or you change, suppose you are changing your phone. What happens is you change the phone or you reformat the OS to start a new. When you start your phone fresh, your old data and your backup, it will get transferred through Google Docs or wherever, or you might be using an external memory drive to store your data, and that will get transferred. Whatever files you have used or the skills or programming you have used from your past life is getting transferred to the new phone that you install the software with. In the same way, when you change our lives, your aura energy, the chakra system, and the electromagnetic field of your body, it will, that is the astral body, it will get transferred to the new life form that you currently incarnate in the earth on. So mostly these repetitive patterns are caused by your past life, which we need to address, because that could be the reason that people get constant failures or the same patterns. When you do whatever job that is possible, you attract the same kind of patterns, or no matter whatever you attract the same kind of relationship over and over again. Then definitely that is a point where we need to see that is that something that has happened because of your past life. The second point is fear for doing something. There are people whom I know who are not you know very inclined to learn swimming, just because they have a fear that they will get drowned. Or there are people who fear sitting even on a long haul plane ride, fearing that the plane will crash. This fear is caused nothing by the experience of your past having a plane crash, say for example in your previous incarnation. That past life imprint is being stored in your cellular memory. That is the cause why people are fearing to do something. These blockages are the clear areas that shows that you need a past life regression. Suppose you are, that is the difference between why I mean we do past life regression, or on what basis we identify those past life regression compared to shadows. When we have blockages to do certain things that we want to do in life, then definitely that is because these blockages are caused by your past life imprint in your current cellular memory or your astral body. Suppose there are empaths who want to do certain things in life. Say you want to start a YouTube channel. You had a previous mission in your life. I mean, say, suppose you wanted to start a mission service for helping others. By starting a YouTube channel, and that person is blocked from doing that particular dream project of him or hers. It could be because that this whatever this empathic beings, they would definitely have, it is very difficult for empathic beings to start some dream project of theirs in the current lifetime, because mostly those beings, or those people uh, could have a past life where they tried to manifest their dreams, and people would have obstructed them doing that. Because of that blockage, they are unable to move forward in a way that helps them choose their wishes and dreams. Say the empath want to start a service mission for helping others in this life. He or she is not able to do that because they would have tried doing that in their past lives, and would have got ostracized by others, which are quite common, because it is very difficult to chase your own dreams unless we identify what we are or who we are from the past. Now if you feel fear from doing something, or if you if you are having blockages of trying to do some dream project of yours, or trying to fulfill something that you wanted to do in life, then definitely that is a point where we need to uncover our past selves by doing past life regression. And this is quite different from shadow work. I hope this will address the question one of my soul groups asked. And another thing I wanted to point out was the techniques by which we can do past life regression. Past life regression can be done in two ways. One is auto regression. That is a form of regression where we do the self regression. Like for me, I have done close to 1 year of past life regression on my own. Mostly I do that by meditation and going to a trance state by connecting to my previous lifetimes. This can happen if we follow any of the guided meditations or tracks that are available in the internet. There are widely popular meditations for that. They come in the form of hypnosis or as guided meditations. There are quite a lot of meditations available for doing auto regression, but certain awareness is required for doing this auto regression, because if your ego is blocking you from getting the uh, output you want to get from the meditation, then that will stop you from getting it, because you should be receptive and open to receiving the purpose you intend to do by doing the meditation. And for that you need to set the intention of what you're going to gain from doing the auto regression. So if you find it difficult to do that on your own, because for me itself I took about 10 months to uncover my past. It is a long process if you do auto regression. If you want to get the help of a therapist or a guide, then you are welcome. We can help you guide through what all methods we follow for doing past life regression. And if you get guidance, then that will help you streamline your goal of getting a specific outcome from doing the past life regression. Because mostly what will happen is, in a guided regression, the coach or the therapist will help you, by doing a guided meditation. Mostly they'll help you uncover about your past self by giving you tips to improve doing the whole uh, regression. Like I've told, you need to remove the ego that is associated with getting the specific outcome by doing the regression. That means you should be 100% open and willing to get benefited from the meditation. That is one thing that you can follow. Another thing is, you can go deep into trance states, without the help of a hypnosis, by doing a regular meditation, if possible. There are certain crystals, I think I have told that earlier also in my former episodes. Like if you want to connect to specific lifetimes, there are crop circle stones or flint which we can use, or ruby, to connect to awaken your memories from a specific lifetime. If people do not find a specific lifetime associated with any of the past, then if best thing that you can follow is to get the help of a therapist or a coach like us. Now, once we do past life regression, we'll be able to find out the cause of the blockages or fear or the repeated cycles that are causing harm to us in going forward to a uh, future direction. Now, I would like to explain about the relevance of North Node and South Node in our lives. It is something which is used in Western astrology. Astrology, as such, it is used everywhere in the world now. But South Node is something that is about the skills and the programming that we have gained from our past life. Now, that is the direction that the physical body want to move into, but the soul want to move into a different direction. That direction is called North Node. Now, say I am a software engineer and I have worked for 18 years in the industry. The skills I have gained by helping people providing software as a service will be the south node for me. But my north node is something that my soul wants. It is quite lighter. So you need to leave the burden of what your past life imprint is. That is how I left my past life baggage of south node, which is the skills and experience that I gain from the current incarnation I have. But north node is something that the direction the soul wants to take in the future, and that direction is something that you can obtain. The information about the north node is something that you can obtain after doing the past life regression. That is how, after 10 months of past life regression, I understood that my soul purpose is different. What my current life wants is a combination of all the lifetimes that I had in my previous incarnations. And for that matter, what you when you look at the mirror, what you see as you is nothing, not the physical life form that you stand as today, but the combination of all lifetimes that you had in your previous incarnations. That is the essence of understanding what your soul needs. And for that, you need to uh, remove the burden that you are carrying from your past lives. That is the basis of past life regression. After past life regression, it will be easy for you to move into a future direction, because you move into the north node easily, because we know what is the baggage that is causing you the blockages or fear or inability to move to a future direction that your soul wants to be. And once we understand that north node, then we can easily manifest the wishes and desires and move into a future direction that our soul wants quite smoothly. This is the basis of doing past life regression. Thank you.